What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Gamestop exclusive Brock, the Beast Incarnate Lesnar. Now here we do have Brock Lesnar in the packaging. You can see that this version does include a Suplex City t-shirt, which I'm really happy about that. We do have another Brock Lesnar figure here. You can see he does include the Suplex City shirt. New head sculpt exclusive to the GameStop Brock Lesnar. On the side we have an image of Brock Lesnar. The WWE logo with it saying his name. That same image on the back. Or on the side. On the back, a really nice image of the Brock Lesnar. Then it gives some stats. His height, 6'3", weight, 286 pounds, signature moves. The F5, the Kimura, and the Kimura lock. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, ring attire. It says WrestleMania 20, but this is a more modern Brock Lesnar, not WrestleMania 20. Career highlights: WWE World Heavyweight Champion, King of the Ring for 2002-2003 Royal Rumble match winner. While the WrestleMania 31 win may have slipped out of Brock Lesnar's hold, one thing he had a firm grasp on: Roman Reigns. Lesnar tossed Reigns post to post. As Lesnar grabs Reigns and throws him in the air backwards, Lesnar menacingly walks away with his eyes on the folded over Reigns and announces Suplex City. He did say something else, but I'm going to leave that out for the review. But anyway, what we're going to do now is take a little break, get this Brock Lesnar out of the packaging, and then we'll go on to the rest of the review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Brock Lesnar posed and out of the packaging. Now before we get on to the figure, let's actually have a 360 of this guy. I'm going to say it's a little bit underwhelming of a figure. I was really looking forward to it, but it just turns out to be an okay figure. It's not the greatest, but I don't think it warrants the exclusive title, and I'll go more into that in a little bit. The shirt is really nice. It is the current, I don't know if it's a current Suplex City, but it just says Suplex City on it. Let's actually do a little zoom in so we can see what I'm talking about. The shirt is actually nice. It does say Suplex City, exit F5, Lesnar, and then it has South. But other than that, it's just that standard material that we get with most WWE figures. It does have the Velcro in the back, so it's easy to remove. And then I'd say it's easy to remove, but it's kind of actually difficult on Brock Lesnar because I don't think a figure his size was meant to have a fabric shirt, and I'm actually going to have to take it off one sleeve at a time. It's a fabric shirt, but Brock Lesnar really doesn't wear sleeves with his t-shirt, so I don't know. I think there's a way you can just fold the sleeves in so that it looks like a sleeveless shirt, but it's still an overall nice shirt. Moving that off to the side, we do have Brock Lesnar here. And there's a little bit of fluff on him. It's getting all over my studio. But a little underwhelming of a figure. Now, we've gotten plenty of Brock Lesnars in the past, and this one is really no different from all the other Brock Lesnars that we've gotten. It has the same articulation, same tattoos, same paint deco, whatever you want to call it. The only main difference about this Brock Lesnar is the face. And the face I'm not even that big of a fan of. I don't know, it doesn't really look like Brock Lesnar. It looks like he's really confused about something, like, huh? What's over there? Did you say something? Like, it's just really bad in my opinion. It's not to say that the figure isn't good, I just don't like this face sculpt one bit. Like, he looks so confused if you just move his head off to the side. But same tattoo that we've gotten with all the other Brock Lesnars. On the back we have that little demon skull, the meat hooks. And then we have a skull over here. Interesting thing to note is that the tattoo actually is continuing up for the most part. It doesn't just suddenly stop, so I do like that. His emblem right there. Emblem there. And then we don't get anything on the backs. I think this was a missed opportunity for Mattel. They could have at least maybe done the GameStop logo here, GameStop logos in the back. But then there's some paint on him that just came off. But really big missed opportunity on Mattel's part. Like, they could have thrown something in it that would have made him better. You can even see there's some missing paint on his finger. But overall, in terms of Lesnar figures, this is probably the best one I've gotten. It has the least amount of quality control. All the joints are stiff, or nice and tight, so that's a plus. But yeah, it's just a really okay figure. Moving on to Brock Lesnar's articulation, he does have a ball-jointed head. He can look up, down, left and right, as well as bobble his head side to side. He just looks so confused. I'm going to have to like cover his face as I'm doing his articulation. Arms on a ball joint go out. They do a full 360. Spin at the bicep. Single jointed at the elbow. Spin and bend at the wrist. He does have an ab crunch, which works really nicely. Waist swivel. Legs go forward, back, and out. He spins at the thigh. Double jointed in the knee. And is that joint frozen? Ah, there we go. Double jointed in the knee, and it's the same for both legs. He spins at the boot, has a hinged ankle, as well as some pivots, so all the articulation you'd expect from a Mattel Elite figure. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Brock Lesnar posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I think he's an okay figure. He's not the greatest, and I don't think the shirt warrants the exclusiveness of it. But I guess it is what it is. You can find this Brock Lesnar at GameStop. At the time I'm making this video, he just came out, so if you're looking for this Brock Lesnar, he is available at GameStop. He really doesn't bring much to the table, the cloth shirt, which is the first time I think we see it on Brock Lesnar, but overall, I don't know, there's just something about this Brock Lesnar that I just can't get behind. Maybe it's because we've had better Lesnar figures, maybe it's a lack of accessories, because $22 is a lot for an Elite figure, especially when GameStop is charging $22 for the figure, and that's even before tax. So maybe they could have thrown something else in here. It's just not that impressive of a figure. I think they could have just thrown him into an Elite line, or maybe even the Networks line at Toys R Us. But as I said, if you're looking for this Brock Lesnar, he is available at GameStop. If you don't have a Brock Lesnar, this would be a good chance to pick up an Elite Lesnar. Otherwise, I would say he's a pass. Like, I don't think he's the best Brock Lesnar figure we've ever gotten, but he's certainly not the worst. But that head sculpt is something really confusing to me. And I'm just going to wrap up the review here, so I hope you guys enjoyed what you guys saw. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think of the GameStop Brock Lesnar. Do you think I'm being a little too hard on the figure, or do you think I'm justified in wanting a little more from an exclusive? Let me know down in the comments. As always, don't forget to check out all my other action figure reviews, all my other WWE videos. And with that being said, I'm KingofDragons 5000 saying I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone. My dream.